All right. Now we're ready to fight. We're playing Super Fight again. This is the third episode, yes?
Yeah.
Third time we're fighting. All right. So, youngest player goes first. It'll always be me, no matter what. And I've drawn two sets of cards, one for me, one for Cutter, who's going first, yes? So my options for my fighter either have my boss, college a cappella group, or a reggae band. And I got on a pogo stick, everything they touch turns to hummus, or has feet instead of hands. So those are mine that I'm working with.
That's some bangers, dude.
Cutter.
Bangers.
I'm very excited for your cards.
Got some
And-
Are
straight
they all
bangers.
handicapped again? Like mental
No,
retardation?
no. They're
Yeah.
very, very kick-ass.
You get to be, you're blind, you have no legs,
And you lose every
or
fight.
oxygen is poisonous. Which one would you want?
All right, so you got giant squid, crazy cat lady, or demon-possessed car with laser eyes, cat-like reflexes, or can hold their breath forever.
Easy. Crazy cat lady with cat-like reflex.
I know, like basically.
I want to be the giant squid who can hold his breath forever. It is like no. Let's see.
Do squids have to hold their breath?
Do they breathe? Do
Yes.
squids have breath?
Yes.
No, they
They just-
breathe through the water. They have
They
gills.
just like respirate, right? Like through water.
Yeah. I think a breath is and they definitely do that. Okay. What is it? I'm gonna go with
Squids
the.
definitely do that.
You ever like go deep sea fishing and catch a squid and they're like
Listen. Pull them out of the water. Pull them out of the water. That's exactly what they
He can't breathe. Get him out of the water. All right.
Okay.
Have you made your decision?
I'm going to go with.
Don't tell me.
Wait. Okay, hold on again real fast. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got. Okay, and then.
So mine will be, I'll show college a cappella group, which has feet instead of hands, and random modifier. Haven't even looked at it. Can read minds. So my super fighter is a college a cappella group, has feet instead of hands, and they can read minds. All of them can read minds in this fiction that I've brewed up.
Mm-hmm. How many people in the group?
Let's call it a number between 1 and 6, and I'll roll a little dice. 4. 4 people. It's a
4
quartet.
people. Okay.
Okay, Cutter. What are we working with?
Oh, so I'm gonna go with the demon possessed car with laser eyes.
Yeah.
There, dude. And,
That's what I would have picked.
And we got relies on sonar to see. That's actually pretty good.
Always a handicap.
I know.
Okay.
Demon possessed car, laser eyes, relies on sonar.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna go first. Somebody timing me?
Hold on. Acapella with feet hands. I don't know how to spell acapella. There's 4 of them, and
It's 2 words. A cappella.
Read minds. Okay. Go.
Okay, so college a cappella group. There's 4 of them. It's a quartet. We've established has feet instead of hands. Can read minds. Now, I'm gonna talk about the cons first. So, can read minds. I don't assume this demon possessed car has a mind unless I'm able to read the mind of the demon, which that's a whole nother philosophical debate that I'm not sure that I'm qualified to talk about if demons have minds. So we'll just say that that's a con against me. Has feet instead of hands. Now, this is very interesting because think about the kicking power of these. Okay, so we got 4 appendages, 4 feet per a cappella singer, right? We got 16 feet. We got 16 times the kicking power that any one person would have, right? My math is probably fucked. Don't judge it. But not only disregard the kicking power for a second. Let me talk about the a cappella group component of this aspect of it. Whatever. They can sing. They have the power. They have the soul. They have the emotion, the raw power. I'm thinking of this a cappella group as sirens, essentially, to lull you into a false sense of security, or to lure you to your death, lure you to this fatal, totaling car crash that this demon-possessed car will be. That will be their demise, right? I can basically just Jigglypuff. I can just sing, put you to sleep, and you're donezo. You're out of commission. Also, the fact that they're college makes me think that they're very open-minded. They're learning new things. They're trying out new things. They're experiencing their bodies. They're figuring out who they are in life, and that makes them open to new methods of like fighting skills, fighting tactics. They're very agile. They're very clever. They're smart. They're quick. You can't just run them over. They're gonna be smarter than that. They got the wits. They got the smarts to beat that shit. So the only thing that I see working against me is my can read minds thing, and the fact that laser eyes would just cut right through them. Otherwise, I think I stand a pretty good case. I think they have a very strong emotional component, not just the kicking power. That's all despite the kicking power. They will kick the shit out of you. And a demon can't possess a car that's been kicked to shit. It's not a car anymore. So there you go. Then it's a demon.
Time.
Out of time. Okay, that's it. That
went right
honestly,
up to
I'm
it.
gonna critique myself. Not my best argument, but I stand by it.
I think you gave more of an argument for why you would lose versus why you would win.
But the reasons why I would win were very, very strong. In my opinion.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah, dude, that was really good.
Yeah, dude, it was super good, dude. Yeah, dude.
I like how you brought in the siren aspect of it. I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
Especially if you're battling a demon.
Cutter, I invite you to fight my college a cappella group.
All right.
Go. Okay,
so my car, demon possessed, can only see using sonar. I don't know about y'all, but every demon possessed car I've ever seen in any movie has been fucking full on, like, badass engine revving, like Detroit steel. So I feel like the engine rev could serve as a good sonar, not to mention that your acapella group would absolutely give themselves away with their obnoxious singing. So my sonar bonus weakness is easily overcome. The laser beams to your stupid feet and hands, or whatever
no
they're
hands,
called.
only feet.
Whatever, only feet. I wouldn't need to catch your guys. I would probably just laser beam your hands, feet off, and then just run you over as the cruel demonic possessed spirit would likely do. With your ability to like read people's minds, I feel like you can't not help read people's minds. And if you tried to read the mind of a demon, I feel like you're just opening yourself. I mean, like you're staring into the void and the immaterium of just the hellscape. I mean, like that did not go. I mean, when Dr. Grant got on that ship with Morpheus and went to find his wife, you know how that went. They didn't need eyes where they were going, and it was bad. And then your whole argument of kicking my car to death. Have you ever like kicked a nightstand? How about a fucking 500-pound bumper on fire, flames, laser beaming your fucking hand off your feet? Sorry, you only get feet. Sorry, I forgot. And yeah, I think that's all it comes down to. It just comes down to we have more horsepower than you do feet, and we have laser beams, and it's just not going to go well for your little group. Even if you are all left feet.
A threat?
So, it's such a threat.
Superfly.
Bring it on.
Superfly. And I see the rest of my time. I think that's all I can make on that.
Well, your time is up anyway, so you're good.
Sweet. Is this a threat?
Is
That was
a
like
threat?
personal. That was a personal.
Yeah, the look in your eyes is like, fuck, dude. You're gonna come actually laser beam my feet off.
Before I judge this and vote and determine a winner, I have one question for you, Cutter.
What is sponsored? No, what? No.
How many demon car movies have you seen?
Literally, I was wondering the same thing.
Because you
Well,
said
you
in
have-
every demon car movie I've seen. Like, how many are there?
What's the Stephen King one? That's the only one I've seen.
The what?
What's the Stephen King one? That's like the famous one.
Like the truck, like the 18-wheeler one?
Stephen King demon car. It's
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah, it's like so Christine is that guy's
Don't-
car that comes to life.
No, his name is Stephen King, not Christine.
The only one I can think of is Harry Potter. But it's more
Except it's not a car and it's just brooms.
No, where they have the car and the
No, I
chamber
know, where
of
they're on the
secrets.
train, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I get it.
What about Fast and Furious?
I
No,
prefer
it's
Too
no
Fast,
Christine.
Too
No,
Furious.
Christine. So 1983. That's the only one I've seen. So it's the so Christine, a popular nerd, and Arnie Cunningham buys a Plymouth Fury is what she buys, which he names Christine. He develops an unhealthy obsession with the car, and so like it's like basically like the jock bullies him in the fucking car, like goes and runs his ass over and shit.
God,
You know, it's
guys.
stuff like that.
Guys, look at this terrible
Okay.
picture of Stephen King.
Look at those fucking nostrils. How much
Yeah,
cocaine
like-
did
He
go
looks
up
like the
that?
Ghost Rider.
His nose is bigger than his mouth,
He
including
has a skeleton
his-
nose.
like, he has a skeleton mouth.
Like, if you saw a picture like of Stephen King's skeleton, you would go like, "Oh yeah, that's Stephen King's."
That's Stephen
skeleton."
King. He looks exactly alike.
Here's the fucking poster and what it reads. How do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? She was born bad, plain and simple, somewhere deep on a darkened assembly line. Christine, a 58 Plymouth Fury possessed by hell. She's taking control over her teenage owner, Arnie. Her previous owner is not alive to warn him, and now she's steering straight for the one person in her way. Arnie's girlfriend, Lay, the other one.
As far as who wins that one, I mean, the demon-possessed car with laser eyes is gonna saw right through a quartet, an a cappella quartet, especially with hands for feet or feet for hands, whatever it is.
Feet, only feet.
Only feet. I
You
mean,
might go
Feet.
check out my only feet.
yeah, you have it with their
Thanks.
mind reading. Yeah, if you try to peer into the mind of a demon, it's just gonna possess you, and the car can, like Cutter said, rail right through you, run right over you, and he won't tag along behind.
It's an unfair and unjust, cruel world we live in, where a cappella
is
groups
cruel.
can't kill demon cars, and I just have to live with that. My first thought, because it gave me a very good mental image, was my boss on a pogo stick.
Yeah.
Because I think
The boss is
Sheila would be a
attempting
badass.
shit. Well, that's the thing. Like, you're thinking like bosses. I'm like, oh, I can't use my boss. Like, fuck, I want to.
Well,
use
and
my
that
boss.
too,
This is
yeah.
like-
Since this is
Yeah,
a recorded
I don't
meeting.
want my boss to
Is that
see
right?
this, but on the off chance that they
Exactly.
do, I don't want to have anything about them in it.
And I
my
really
boss-
don't want her to lose this fight.
Right, like, fuck. Right.
I gotta make her win if I'm gonna put her in.
Or if you don't like your boss, it's just like, I surrender.
Right.
I let
I
her
want to watch
die.
I want to watch my boss get hit by a fucking Plymouth Fury.
She's just jumping on her pogo stick.
She's,
Are you ready to pick a fighter?
yeah.
Demon possessed car with laser eyes that relies on sonar.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So, okay.
your options. You got a
Yeah,
mummy,
bit of the tofu.
assassin, or a Boy Scout. Has no bones, riding a hoverboard, or is bionic. So you got the polar opposites of bionic and has no bones.
Get the mummy that has no
Boy
bones. So he's just
Scout.
dust.
No
Just a bag of
bones.
dust.
Yeah, just dust, wrapped dust.
You open a
Hoverboard.
sarcophagus and it blinds you with the dust.
Yeah, bionic.
Could be like
Bionic.
hitting a sandbag.
Y'all remember Bionicles?
As much as, like, I love mummies in Egypt, and The Mummy is my favorite movie,
You're talking about a demon-possessed car. You gotta
I'm
be
going to
like,
go with a
right?
bionic assassin.
Not a Boy Scout? Okay.
Bionic Boy Scout, baby.
What? Yeah, if I can tie a knot around the car fast enough.
Okay. So we got a bionic assassin
Uh-huh.
is a believer and is convinced opponent means Bieber bodily harm. Ooh.
Man, he's like a fucking fanatic now.
And is
Gotta
convinced opponent, like the word opponent means be
No,
Who's
it's
committed
convinced that
bodily harm.
the demon car is trying to kill Justin.
Like I'm trying to kill Justin Bieber. And
Oh,
you're a believer.
oh,
It's your
okay.
mission. You're a believer.
Okay,
and
I
you're
was thinking
trying-
like that. I'm thinking whoever my opponent is, if I hurt them, I'm hurting Bieber.
No, it's the opposite. So we got rolling.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Ready, set, go.
Boom. All right. Bionic assassin, believer versus a demon possessed car with laser eyes and uses sonar to see.
Okay, you've already
One.
used 15 seconds.
I don't. I don't have to worry about possession because I'm bionic. So the parts of my body that are bionic, my head, my arms, and my legs, and my torso. I'm basically a robot.
Are you all bionic?
I'm all bionic. I'm the bionic man. And I'm an assassin.
Minute 45 on the clock.
So I am trained in murder and killing. And I think that you are trying to harm Justin Bieber, so I am out for the kill. You can't possess me, so what I'm going to do is use my assassin skills, and I am going to jump on top of you. You won't be able to swerve me off. I'm going to slowly disassemble you, get to the engine. I'm going to rip the hood off, get in there, and start ripping all of your internal organs, which are the car parts, out until you are so disassembled that the demon can't possess it anymore. There's not going to be anything left to possess unless you want to possess the car door. Then I'm just going to destroy it. I'm going to stomp on it. And then I'm going to sing, baby, 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 oh, baby, the entire time that I'm doing it, and I'm going to have fun. I forfeit the rest of my time, and I rest
You
my
got
case.
45 seconds remaining if you'd like to make a rebuttal at the end of this.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
45. So did I say minutes? I meant seconds.
Oh, wait, no, I'm going to go ahead and can I continue it right now? Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on,
take
wait.
it up.
One
Yeah,
sec,
yeah,
one
take
sec,
it up.
Yeah,
one sec.
continue.
Hold up. Okay, go now.
Okay, yeah, and so while I'm attacking you, it's not like you can just turn your car and use your laser eyes on me because you require sonar to see, which means that you don't know where I am unless you are in a body of water. So you have no idea where to point your laser eyes. You're looking confused. Is that not how sonar works?
Don't think so.
No, that's how sonar works, man.
That is how sonar works. It bounces a signal from the device, the machine.
Doesn't
the bottom
air
of the
work
ocean.
the same way though? Like bats use sonar
Oh, damn.
through the air. It's not just water.
You're right.
Sorry. I'll give you 15 seconds.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. No, that's it. I use the rest of my time. Damn.
Okay, I'll leave you 30 seconds.
They do use sonar. So sonar just like sound signals.
Sound reverberating back off of an
Yeah,
object.
so
Yeah, but how do you
can pick-
know what sound is me and what sound isn't? Say we're in a wood.
That's what
or a
that's
car
what they
park.
can pick up. That's what they can pick up. So they set out a certain frequency, and they pick up what bounces back.
But you don't know what's me
And
and what's not.
But you can determine the proximity of other things.
Yeah.
That's what sonar. Well, that's the idea
Yeah.
behind sonar, anyway.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
You,
Okay.
I'll leave you 30 seconds to rebut after.
I'm
he
good.
goes.
I don't need it.
No, you're not. You lost that argument. I'm kidding.
You're not. You suck.
Damn.
You 30 seconds. Sorry.
I'm kidding. If you want it, it's there.
You're fighting a fucking Fury from Stephen King, all right? Go
You're
for it.
fighting Christine the car.
Hey, Christine.
All right. You ready? Got her?
Ready.
Okay, ready, set, go, now.
All right, so I think as an assassin, I don't doubt your abilities in martial combat. I don't doubt your ability to kill. But I ask you, how do you kill a car that is possessed by a demon? Well, I know that you're
Rain
trained in human anatomy, but not in car mechanica. So I think that you just hack kind of. You're already blinded, I believe, and I will say blinded by your zealot tree towards Bieberism. And the fact that you are so Biebered up on Bieberism,
Unjust.
I think it makes you kind of blinds your judgment. I think a normally like super trained assassin would be able to control himself and everything, but I think in this situation, because you are fanatical, it really hurts your judgment. And I think that between my laser beams, between like my 800 horsepower and fucking all fucking chromed out steel bumper and shit. I think like what after you sonar, I mean I get you can be quiet and you can sneak around, but fuck, I just honk my horn. Boom, and then I sonar it back and I'm good to go. Or I just rev my engine and good to go. And like I said, I don't have to catch you. I just have to know where you are. Fucking laser beam, you know. But I feel pretty good about it. I think that you try to dismantle me. I think the super cohesion of my demonic powers will keep me together. I don't think that you could just like take out my fan belt and think that would disable me. I mean, my possession, I think I would run a little bit harder. And I think before you could take me to pieces, I could take you to pieces. And I, unlike you, have spare parts. I see my time.
Oof. Damn, dude. You got 24 seconds remaining. If you need
How
it.
you gonna?
Tyler, you have 30 seconds if you'd like to use it.
Okay. Is that okay with you, Cutter?
Usually
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Cool. Because I'm bionic, if you try to shoot me with a laser, I will be able to move out of the way in time, and you can't dismantle me because you have no appendages to dismantle me with. If you are possessing a car, you require all of the inner workings of the car to actually be working. So I could pull out your alternator, I could pull out the battery, and the car is dead. You have no power or momentum. Even if you're still possessing it, the car physically can't move forward without that.
Cutter, you have 24 seconds. We'll round it up to
Okay.
25 if you want it.
No, I'll take 24.
Okay, one less second. Ready? 1,
Ready,
2,
steady.
3, go.
Tyler, will you agree with me that you are mostly bionicle?
Yes.
Would you say you're completely bionicle?
No.
Why
not? Well, what I'd like to argue is that I think that
Quick.
the demon that could possess a car is going to possess your bionic body.
You're dumb. Done.
That threw
Wow.
you
Yes.
off.
Why did you go on my speech? Just
Wow.
like, yes, 100% bionicle. Wow.
God, what a roller coaster, boys.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna give some notes if I may. So I have some thoughts about the preceding arguments. So we got an assassin in a car. Man, you both made good cases. Tyler, I will give you one note. I don't think you played up the believer portion of your situation enough. I think that could have been used as something more with you, or more for your case, rather.
Vengeful.
Yeah, exactly. Because it actually, the way you framed it, I think worked against you, where you're fanatic and you're sort of tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not as hyper aware as you need to be as an assassin. At least that's how I understood it in your argument. With the demon-possessed car, I do think that Tyler made a good point where you don't have appendages to dismantle the assassin or harm the assassin. But I will say, you can run him the fuck over, and you can cut him in half with lasers.
What if I had the doors that go like this? Like this.
Suicide doors, maybe.
Not in a Pontiac.
Not in a Pontiac. What are you talking about? That being said, I think that the bionic component of the assassin works in your benefit. I think that gives you a little bit more of a little bit more staying power in the fight. However, man, you made one critical error, Tyler, in your argument that I'd like to point out. You said that you could take out the battery and the alternator and the car wouldn't be able to run because you have no power. The power is the demon. The demon can make it run no matter what. It will keep those wheels turning. It'll keep those pistons pumping. You can't stop the demon car unless you stop the demon.
But my point is, what if you take, like, as I'm taking more parts off, say I keep going through, I take the axle, I take the wheels.
Right.
How is it going to scoot a car?
Demon powers. I
Fuck.
don't know. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Like the functionality of a car wouldn't be conducive to a working car. I get what you mean. I'm gonna give it.
You seeing a demon? A demon
Damn
can
it!
possess a vegetable.
Damn it!
I'm giving it to the demon.
Demon can possess a vegetable. What?
Are you saying the demon car is a vegetable?
Well, I'm just saying, like you're talking about, like you could like disable me. You saying like somebody in a wheelchair couldn't get fucking demon possessed?
And then he can walk. All right, demon car wins.
Damn.
That's a strong opponent.
That's a very strong opponent.
Demon
Like,
car
how do
with
you?
laser eyes.
Because one thing I don't
Maybe
know.
it is best that we retire fucking fights. God damn.
Maybe, because I don't know how to kill you. I have to have some, like, we have to have some, like, supernatural.
Like Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, because even if I dismantle the car, I haven't killed you.
I had the Deus Ex Machina being able, where the demon keeps it together, you know?
It's true.
Like, I'm pretty sure they do something to Christine in the movie where they, like, destroy the car, but the car runs still, you know, like some bullshit, I'm sure. Like, the engine's blown out or whatever, but...
Yeah.
So
the demon still exists. Good
yeah,
fight.
Unless your assassin was somehow able to like expel the demon, I think would be the only way.
I should have
Listen,
said I have a.
we
I should have said I have a
some shit with
bionic
magic.
arm with a canister that
Like a Hellboy
can like
kinda-
suck
Holy
him up
water?
and hold him in there, and then
like a Hellboy Ghostbuster fist that just sucks up the
Yeah.
ectoplasm out of the car and then it just stops working. Maybe.
yeah,
You should have.
I
And
did.
then what you could have done after that is left the keys in the car, got in the car, started driving the car, and then put in your favorite Justin Bieber CD
Oh my gosh.
to drive to his concert. That's what you could have done. It's fine.
I probably would have
You live in
forfeited if you had got that, man. I would have so much forfeit. He wins.
You live and learn. Nah.